We should swap shoes. See if you
Yeah. So,
you can test out my
spend a
shoes.
day in my shoes.
Yeah, literally.
So,
What makes a great ad? I think that's a Ben question.
I remember someone asking this once, and Andrew North saying, "I do," which was great, and often it was true. But I don't think there's a recipe, but I do think you need a great insight and an insight into humanity rather than products and things, but a great insight, something incredibly simple, and then it needs to be executed with real charm and craft. And if you've got all those three things,
That's the recipe.
yeah, okay, there's a recipe, right. But it's always hard to make it.
Yes. And make it happen as well.
Yeah.
So it's like a team effort. It's not just the creative, but it's also strategy. It's also account servicing, actually selling it to the client relations, and everything behind the scene. What I love about working with older people is in like people with more experience is, well, of course, the experience, right? Like throughout my 7 to 8 years of career in advertising, I've had so many really great mentors that actually helped guide me and really helped me push my craft even further. And I love working with younger people too, because like a lot of times, like what's trendy and what's, you know, up and coming, you know, those are things that younger people would be aware of. So yeah, I think that's benefits of both.
What gives you the shits about older people?
That's actually that's actually something that I never thought about, because like from where I'm from, people that are more senior, you just naturally have to listen to them and you don't question, you don't doubt what they say, and you never challenge their authority. And so that's actually a question that I thought was really interesting. And I guess the answer would be sometimes experience comes with ego. That's just really natural.
Experience comes with ego.
Yeah.
Or ego comes with experience. You mean the more
Maybe.
experienced you are, the more of an arsehole you can be?
You can be, yes.
Yeah.
Not here.
No. I mean, I don't consider myself an old person. It's a state of mind. I am one of the silliest people in the agency. I say more things that are inappropriate than anyone else. I think I'm arguably more childish than anyone else here, and at the same time, older than anyone else here. And I can remember as a young creative, I was the biggest fucking arsehole, and I think my ego was bigger
Really?
then, because because I just got the job and I was doing what I loved, and I just thought, and I didn't know what was right or wrong, and my creative directors just protected me. So anything I did was right. And so then you became. And I had no idea what I was doing, but I was empowered. And now I think the older you get, and the more you know you don't know.
Right, yeah.
So in many ways the ego shrinks.
That's interesting.
So you do tend to get more exciting ideas from people who will never think, oh no, that won't work.
Yeah.
They just go, wow, what if we did
They're
this?
not jaded yet.
Yeah, right. So that's key to it. What do I hate about young people? Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, their impatience
Yeah.
is, I think, and that might be a generational thing, but I think I was never as impatient as people are today. Maybe I should have been more impatient, but I
That's
feel like
true.
people are vulgar in their impatience. So to
Right.
me, ageism was a problem for the
Younger.
older people,
Right.
and that if you're young, you've got no right to feel that
Oh, I
things
don't
are
agree
ageist.
with that.
There we go. So tell me more.
I mean, I think young people are definitely discriminated in some ways, especially when you're like a junior creative, because people just don't take you seriously. Like when you're fresh, people are like, oh, you probably don't know better. And that's kind of just something that is so ingrained. It's like an unconscious bias, right? It's not like people are deliberately trying to, you know, undermine you. I think it's just something that's so natural in our brain. It's just like racism. It's just like, you know, like sexism.
I
Or
can
you
relate
as a
to that.
person.
Yeah, because I think you can have a very serious opinion,
Yeah.
but it gets dismissed because
Yeah.
of your age.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, I mean, it feels like that's universal.
Yeah.
rather than advertising.
Yeah.
But
Is
if I ever do that to you, tell me.
Okay, I will. I feel like it's important to have a diverse range of people from different background, from different, just different. Because I think that's when things are interesting, right? That's when everyone can bring something different to the table. Like,
I think it was Charmaine, I can't remember her surname. She said, if you're over 50, you're fucked in advertising. It's great. Yeah.
All right.
that's
I
good,
think we've
Sarah.
got it.
Yeah. Good.
I think we've got it.
Cool. That was.
This is definitely going to be longer than.
I
Yeah.
feel like both of us just go on and on about
Yeah.
stuff.